Let's start. Hello.
Yes. You ready to do the interview that I
Yeah.
had for you?
Yeah. Let's go ahead.
Okay. Where did you attend college and medical school?
College was University of Ghana Medical School. So back home, the college, the 4 years, and the medical school are all combined as one. So you go through uh, 6 years straight of medical school, and like undergrad and medical school are just one straight program.
Got you. Got you. What was your major in college, and what degree did you earn?
Back home, we do it MBCHD,
Okay.
Bachelor of Medicine. Um, so our medical school is one straight program, like I said. Um, so we do the 2 years of college. We do it in high school. So instead of 8 years of medical school, we do 6 years, 2 years in high school.
Okay.
So my degree is MBCHD,
Got you. Um,
Bachelor of Surgery, Bachelor of Medicine.
did you always know what your dream career would be, or did it change over time?
I knew from when I was about 8, 9 that I want to do medicine. But when I got closer to it, I had cold feet. But I didn't know I would be a pediatrician, but I knew I wanted to do medicine. So it was only when I came to the U.S. and I had an option between the two options that I always wanted to be either a pediatrician or OBGYN, and I chose to do peds instead of OBGYN.
Okay. Could you give us a rundown of what your daily life is as a physician?
Uh, it's in the morning. It depends on what is my current one. I used to work in the emergency room in the past, so that was more routine. But right now, as a private practitioner, you get up in the morning. You review between 6 and 7. I go for walks, and I come back home at 7. Get ready. So by 8, I'm done, ready to come to the office.
Mm-hmm.
I review notes and labs between 8 and 9, and then I start my daily work of seeing patients between 9 to 5, and then go over the notes, go over some calls, call patients about certain labs, certain things that needs to be done between 5 and 7, and then I'm free between 7 and the next day.
Got you.
But
Got you.
for pediatrics, you still have to receive calls, patients who are after hours have issues, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on the profession you go to, whether peds, whether internal medicine, um, dermatology. So it depends on the part of your subspecialty in medicine.
Okay. What motivated you to pursue this career?
Empathy and, you know, way of helping others, and I really enjoyed, caring for patients, for people. So that made me go into medicine.
Got you. How did you manage your time efficiently between school and social life when you were in college in Ghana?
there was not much social life. Just go to school, come back home, because we live in, medical school dorm, a little bit separate from the rest of the university.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't integrate much with the rest of those in the college. So we were more isolated. We had our own campus right within the hospital. So it was a little bit boring, but I think that was the good part of it. It makes you more focused for the straight 6 to 8 years
Right.
of medical school.
What is the most rewarding part about being a doctor, you would say?
It's the smile you see in people's eyes after, you're able to help them ease their pain, ease their sufferings, and, somebody comes in with maybe chest pain, tummy aches, and the next morning you see them smiling, everything is almost gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very, very rewarding.
What was the most challenging part about your studies during college or med school?
I think the challenging part was during my surgical rotation that we had to assist in, certain parts of surgeries, especially those ones that, terminal cases or cases where they had to amputate certain parts of the body, and you are there watching as a student, or sometimes you go to help with the procedure. Very, 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 very challenging.
Did you participate in any clubs or activities in college?
Say it again.
Did you participate in any clubs or activities in college?
No, I didn't participate in any clubs. Like I said, the medical school is more separate from the rest of the college.
Uh-huh.
So we didn't get involved in a lot of those activities.
Can you explain like your journey to becoming a pediatrician or a doctor that you were?
Yeah, so back home I did after medical school I did 6 months of pediatrics internship and 6 months of OBGYN, 6 months of surgery, and 6 months of adult medicine internships, rotations.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, I was located to a regional hospital to work, and so I went to a regional hospital where I worked for 3 years under a specialist. Then after that, I left for South Africa. I worked in South Africa for 3 years. Came to the U.S. Did my residency in pediatrics then at Howard University for 3 years. I stayed 1 year as a chief resident. Then started working at Johns Hopkins Bayview in Hopkins at Baltimore. Then moved to Howard County General Outpatient Clinic, outpatient department in the ER for 10, 15 years before my peace practice.
How has COVID-19 impacted you as a doctor, and how have you adapted to the change?
Things are very, very slow, but the main thing is reduce the number of patients we see and also how we interact with the patients. So currently I see very few patients in the office. The rest are by telemed. And workspace, we disinfect almost every part of the office after every patient. So it slows things down a lot, but I think it's for the good.
And my last question for you today: what advice could you give students that would like to pursue a medical career in the future?
What I'll tell, I tell a lot of my patients who want to go into medicine, it is not difficult. It's just a time. And if you think about it very carefully, if you are between 18 and 28, 10 years of your life is not that long compared to if you live to 90 or 100.
Right.
So if you focus and the 8 to 10 years will come quickly. If you go and do a PhD in, let's say, physics or economics, you spend almost 8 years. So, but you can pause in between.
Mm-hmm.
And medical school, sometimes you have to go straight. So in the end, the years are the same. So if you focus and you are determined, medical school is not that difficult.
Got you. Thank you so much today for taking your time out of your day to talk with me, Dr. Donkor. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome, Ethan. All the best, okay?
You too.
All right. Take care.
Take care. Bye.